So I finished Squid Game season 3, and yeah, it was cool. But there's something I want to talk to us about, and please, I would like you to watch this video to the end because I believe we're going to learn something. So I want to talk to us about those VIPs, those rich, masked, lizard skin wearing psychopaths that treat death like a sport. Yes, those ones. I know the entire thing is fictional, but it is still very, very possible. You see, most of us were raised with survival values. Work hard, make money, be grateful, be kind, because we know how hard it gets. We learn or were taught those values through struggles or good parenting. But for most people, it was through struggles. Things like if your neighbor begged you for curry, you share. That's kindness. If someone helps you out, you say thank you. That's humility. But what happens when you've never had to struggle? When you were born into billions, when you made money so fast that your mind does not have time to mature with it, you skip all the growth, you skip all the discipline. Okay, now let's pause, because this isn't just about the rich. It's about how wealth without purpose, without depth, brings about perversion. What am I talking about? For most people who are to grind hard for their money, they understand growth. They are grinding with a purpose, whether it's to feed, whether it's to take care of the family, whether it's to drive their children to school, whether it's to build a house. There's a purpose behind that grind. Now, most people who just jam money, or people that were born into money, they don't understand these values. They don't know what growth is. So there's all this money and there's no purpose. Hence, they have this void that is inside of them that needs to be filled. I don't know if you're following. So then they resort to pleasure. Buying cars, buying expensive shit, traveling the world, donating to charity. And when they've bought everything money can offer, that void comes back. That emptiness is still there. And the normal things that they used to do that makes them happy, it no longer works. So now, the next thing, chaos, power gaze, control, watching people suffer, just to feel something, just to feel anything. All that privilege, when it's unchecked, it becomes destructive. So when I see those VIPs in Squid Game, I see what happens when wealth gets handed to people who have never been told no, who have never had to build character, who see life as a game because they've never really felt the weight of living. And that's the real horror. It's not even the games, it's not even the killing, it's not even the blood. It's the fact that there are people who genuinely enjoy watching other people suffer. All the things that would normally make them happy doesn't make them happy anymore. They've gone skydiving, they've done everything. Those things don't give them that thrill. They don't give them joy anymore. So they have to resort into messed up and fucked up shit. Like, that's why you see so many crazy shits going on. You hear about Arabs paying ridiculous amount of money for perverted fantasies like watching someone sleep with animals, or Diddy and his crazy sex parties. I even hear that there are people who actually hunt humans just for sport. Now, this brings me to what I initially wanted to talk about. I had to give a bit of a backstory so you can understand the point I'm trying to make. In as much as we are all trying to hammer, everybody won't blow, everybody won't make money, let us not forget purpose. Let us not forget the reason why we are grinding. And now, when you've made that money, you have to teach your children also these values. Because if you just hand this wealth over to them without them understanding what humanity is, what humility is, what kindness is, what purpose is, they would also misuse the opportunity. They will behave like those VIPs who feel happiness from what money can buy anymore. So they have to now resort to crazy things. I don't talk, but I hope you get the point I am trying to make. If you don't get the point, go back and watch the video again. Anyways, peace.